Hi, in this series of videos, we'll explore areas of regions and in particular, we'll derive the formulas for the area of certain special geometric figures. So let's begin with reviewing some vocabulary. Point refers to something like this, a single point. We've seen that before. A line, well, here's a picture of a line I've drawn for you. By convention, this line extends forever in both directions. Even though I just drew a small piece of the line, if I say it's a line, think of this picture as extending in both directions forever. Next, I want to introduce you to the word plane. To understand what a plane is, think of a flat surface such as this one, and this flat surface extends infinitely in all directions. Think of that, and the collection of all of the points on this flat surface is what we call a plane, and these are all informal definitions. So if you like, you can also think of the surface of this board, just the surface of the board. Think of it as extending forever. And so the collection of all of these white points on the board, that's a plane. And now, planar regions. Planar regions are figures such as this, the ones I've drawn here. I've drawn these figures on the plane. That's why they're called planar regions. And notice each figure has a boundary curve. And I've drawn a thick curve. For these figures, the boundary curves are straight lines. Here, they're not straight lines. And I've also shaded this region. So by planar region, I really mean all the collection of all of the points, including the boundary. That's what I refer to as a planar region. So each of these is a planar region. And we will discuss the concept of area of a planar region as follows. To each region, I would like to associate a number. This is very similar to on a line. If you take a piece of a line, we have learned that that's called a line segment, and to every line segment, we do associate a number, namely the length of the line segment. Similarly, to each of these planar regions, I would like to associate a number to it, and we will be calling that number an area. So the question is, how do we go about assigning a number to each of these in a sensible manner? And so for that, I will list for you some assumptions we make about areas. You can call them certain rules that we want to follow when assigning numbers to each of these regions, and let's go over them very slowly, and you'll see all of those rules seem like sensible rules. So using precisely those rules, we will understand what an area of a region is, and in particular for area of certain figures such as a square, a rectangle, and triangle, and so on, we'll actually derive the formulas to find the area of those regions. So let's explore the area assumptions in the next video. Thank you.